Yeah, folks, old single dad enjoying a chai nong yin. I miss this every day. I miss little things like this every day in Thailand. My goodness. Go to get on the motorbike. You know, you keep the motorbike up on the big kickstand, the center kickstand, when you store the thing. I go to push it off the big kickstand, boom, the spring and the metal piece fall off. Right on the pavement. I cannot figure out how to get it back on there. I have no idea where that spring hooks up under there. I looked up under there, had my glasses on. I could not figure it out. I just zip tied it in place. I said, I'm going straight to the motorbike shop. Oh my God, that's so delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's such a beautiful day. I said, you know what, I'm gonna take me a walk. I'm gonna go over here, handle a couple things. There's a mosque off to the left side of the aircraft. Beautiful building there. Yeah, so I said, it's such a beautiful day. I'm gonna walk it out. I'm over here on the sunshine side of the street, but I need to be over there on the shady side of the street. But man, I wanted to stop and look at these Vespas. I love the Vespas. It's like the Harley Davidson of motorbikes. And they got some big ones in there. If I buy another motorbike, I've said many times, it's going to be a Vespa. That is a beautiful lime green. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful motorbikes. Nothing wrong with my Honda Super Cub. The dream. The bad dream. Nothing wrong with it. I don't know. Maybe in a few years, I'll just retire that as my Sunday driver and then get me a Vespa for my daily driver. Okay, so it is getting a little bit hot. So what I'm going to do, cross over to the shady side. Why not? Try not to get runned over here. There we go. Nice and smooth. Out to the middle. Hole short of runway 1 left. Get over here. Get blocked by the wall. Nobody can get you in the middle of the wall. Hello, beautiful ladies. My goodness. Hello. And just slow rolling. That's the way you do it. Man, beautiful ladies. 3 deep on a motorbike. There's always room for me on the back, I think. I think they're circling back around. But I got no time for games this morning. None. I'm all about business today. First day back in Thailand. Several months. Got to get stuff straightened out. Folks, seems quiet here. I mean, I think it's a Friday morning. It's Friday morning early. It's quiet here. Look at that beautiful Lala Lake. Lala Lake of South Pattaya. So much beauty here in Pattaya, Thailand, folks. I don't even know where to start showing you around this place. People think Pattaya is nothing but bars, and I'll say it over and over again. So much more to this place than just booze and women. But that's why most of y'all come here. That's what initially attracted me to the place. Mr. Wick's Burger. Wow, that's a good looking burger right there. I'm gonna have to stop and try this place out. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, it's quiet, so there's got troops in contact over there on the Cambodian border. You know, who knows what the real story is, but apparently the Cambo side set up some artillery, some rockets, little small arms. Thailand And he killed some Thai civilians. Thailand responded with some F-16 strikes on military targets. That was yesterday. I don't know what's going on this morning, but a couple video clips I saw of some Thai military convoys were headed that way, locked and loaded, quick, fast, and in a hurry. So reinforcements are inbound. They're en route. And like I said, they were rolling strong. They weren't fucking around. They weren't doing 35 miles an hour among civilian traffic. They were hauling ass to get over there to the border. But ain't no rockets or artillery going on here in Pattaya. At least none of the military type. All right, I go around this gentleman here. I'm in the way. He's turning around. And what's the conflict about? It's an ongoing running border dispute. There's some temples over there that's disputed on whose territory they're on. Little barbecue spot. One lone Farong in there, working on his second big, whatever he had, Leo or whatever. Dude getting started early, or else he's still going from the night before. Sorry crap. Yeah, this looks like my buddy Francis from Super. It's not Francis, it could be his brother. It wasn't very crowded at all in the airport last night. Zoomed through immigration. Now it's a late night flight, so you can't base that. Maybe it's just the timing. But I only got run over by one Chinese tour group, the Great Wall of China, instead of getting run over by dozens. When they're coming through, they think you got to get out of their way. I don't know who told them that, how they learned that, what cultural aspect of China that is, but a Chinese tour group thinks they're just God, and you have to move. They will not budge. They act like you don't fucking exist. But anyhow, I only got run over by one of them. So I say it's a good time to visit right now. It's a very good time to visit Thailand because there's not a lot of people here. A lot of people get scared up when there's conflict or anything like that, cancel their trip. Not good for the economy, but good for old single dad, so I don't have to fight the crowds. But not good for the paychecks of the people working in the tourism industry. But if you're thinking about taking a trip over here, I wouldn't let the border clashes affect your planning. All that conflict, I mean, the border's what? I'm not looking at a map. I'm trying to remember how long it took me to get over there in the van all them times but I was drinking. What, 3 hours from the border? What was it, 100 miles? 100 miles, give or take 50 miles. I'm well away from all that conflict. I ain't worried about it. It's like I'm a world away where I'm at. Bangkok, Pattaya. Okay, if you're gonna buy a motorbike, this is the best place to do it, right here on the right. Mitian. Got all kind of Hondas. I'm a Honda player. So if you're buying a Honda, this is where you come to right here. Mitian, Pattaya. Too easy. Got a wide selection. Okay, if you keep straight, you'll be headed towards Walking Street, but I'm not going to Walking Street. Nor do I have any reason to go to Walking Street. But you know what? Since I'm in the entertainment business, I'm going to take y'all to Walking Street tonight. I'm going tonight, Friday night, to see what's shaking on Walking Street. I got to. Why not? For some of y'all just joining me, I quit drinking over a year ago. When you quit drinking, all those bars and stuff, they just lose their luster. What are you gonna do? You go in there and chat with a lady for a while. Or what else is there to do? Watch the traffic go by. That gets old pretty quick. So when you quit drinking, it changes your perspective. Morning. Changes your perspective on a lot of things. Yeah, look at that four-wheel drive club car. That's what I need. I guess I should tell you where I'm at. I'm on 3rd Road. Pattaya 3rd Road. Sai Sam. I was coming down Pattaya Thai, took a right turn on Pattaya 3rd Road. And I'm headed towards Pattaya Nua. Well, I'll pass Pattaya Klang and then go to Pattaya Nua. But I might get tired of walking. That's the good thing about, Southeast Asia. Walk a little ways, you get tired, you just jump on a motorbike taxi. Philippines, you just jump in a trike. That's what I really like about it, Sorry, crap. If I set out on my mission to walk the whole way, and it just don't work out, or I run short on time, no problem. Still got some exercise in. Sorry, crap. It's a sleepy Friday morning. There just ain't much going on. When I first moved here, folks, I used to walk these streets every day. That's one of the ways I lost all that weight. I lost, 30-something pounds, like 6 months or so. I just eating Thai food and walking the streets of Pattaya. That was it. I wasn't into Muay Thai or anything back then. I walked, I ate Thai food, boom, lost all that weight. Then gained it back after that lockdown. But I'm doing pretty good right now. When I say I'm doing pretty good, I think it's time I did a function check on my heart. do a cardio test. And usually what my cardio test is, I don't go to the hospital, I don't go to the cardiologist, I don't take an EKG. My cardio test is I take my ass over to the track, which is really not smart because a lot of times I'm the only person there. So if I went down, I'd probably lay there for a couple hours before somebody found me. But I like going to the track because I can gauge the distance accurately and the time and how I'm doing. Instead of running up and down the beach, right, and having to dodge everybody. You know, I'm on this track around the lake all by myself. I can judge my time and my performance per lap. All right. There's Pattaya City Hospital. Beautiful flag flying there. Yeah, so I can judge my performance. So I know, you know, if it takes whatever my time is the first lap, you know, I know if I'm slowing down, speeding up, if all systems are operating in the green. I know when I hit my second wind, my third wind. And what I do is just go over there in the heat of the day. I don't go in the shade. I go in the heat of the day because it's a stress test. And I take my ass around that track as many times as I can, as fast as I can, to see what happens. I'll do a lap. If everything's operating in the green, I go another lap. That's my visit to the cardiologist. Don't need an EKG. If I can go in there in the hot Thailand sun, and bust it out. I don't know. I try to do, I guess, about 8 kilometers. And I'll just take you through a walk right here. This is a place called a castle. It's a fetish club. I don't even know what fetish it is. Historically, it's always been an interesting place. This place right here on the corner. What's it called? The new Buffalo Bar. You know, you go through phases. You'll hang out at this bar because you like the people. Then you'll stumble in, like these people. All about the people, the atmosphere, but mostly the people. Because truth be told, nobody gives a shit what the name of your bar is, what your logo is. They don't give a shit. It's all about that chick sitting on the stool that you start talking to and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna pull in here. The music has a big draw, but you can have the best music in the world. If there ain't good people in there, you're not going in there. You're not gonna stay. What the world's about. It's all about the people. Starting to break a sweat. One of the reasons I got this vest on. But with this vest, it's easy on the filming. And off to the left, a couple soys here off to the left are of interest to anybody wanting to party. Funny though, I say the name of somebody's soys and like their ads will get blocked or limited ads just if you say the name. But that's not where I'm en route to. I'm not headed over there right now. Barbershop, maybe I'll give me a haircut. If I got me a haircut, I'd be a lot cooler. Especially if I'm gonna do that run in the heat to check the old heart. Might as well get a haircut. A seasoned tomboy. There's a time period, folks. You gotta follow me here. That I used to go with the bar girls after hours to these tomboy clubs. Now, what happens is when these girls get off at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, whatever they get off from dancing on the pole all day or dealing with dudes trying to get in their panties, a lot of these bar girls, they go to the tomboy clubs, and or they have a tomboy or a girlfriend, boyfriend, however you want to, what's it called, that, gender that. Okay, so the OP3 overheated on me. I'm not sure where it cut off. And it's in the hot sunlight now, shooting 4K 60, so I'm not complaining. There's a big sea over there. This is Pattaya Beach Road. And if you look in this direction, basically 1 block that way is the beach. Step it out a little bit so I don't get run over. It'd be bad to get laid out in front of the testosterone replacement therapy spot. If I did too slow coming across that road, they say, hey, I told you so. You need some tea. Shout out to my buddy Dan, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, dude. He used to tell me about being on the T. That's what he called it. The testosterone patch. One night he got crazy up in a bar. I'll keep it vague to protect the guilty. He got crazy one night we went out. Like a crazy man, a wild man, out of character. Not in his personality. I was like, yo, dude, you were like the Incredible Hulk last night. And I heard Hulk Hogan died. May you rest in peace. Anyhow, my buddy was whacked out of his mind the next day. Dude, I gotta talk to you about your behavior. He said, yeah, man. I said, last night I doubled down on the T. I said, what do you mean? I usually got 1 patch of T, testosterone. Last night, since he knew he was going out partying, he put 2 patches. Holy shit. It's like the Incredible Hulk. The doctor says, hey, you put 1 testosterone patch, you listen to him. Don't put 2. It's too dangerous. So that's all I know about testosterone replacement therapy. That's all I know. All I know is the one experience with my buddy going crazy. So now I don't want no tea. People have said, hey man, your testosterone level is low. I don't think so. Ain't nothing wrong with my tea, my yang, nothing. Don't need it. Don't need Viagra. Damn, I better knock on some fucking wood. Ha! Get it? Oh, shit. I didn't mean that pun, but ain't nothing wrong with my yang, my tea. I'm like a motherfucking lion. Or a goddamn tiger. You know, my buddies tried that or used that or use that Viagra stuff. I don't know what all they call it. So many different types of stuff, right? They use that stuff. Oh shit, I'm scared to death of that shit. I'm scared to death to take that. I might not be saying that in a couple of years. Right now in my world, Don't need it. Just threatened Fatima. Hey baby, I'm gonna try that Viagra. All she said was, oh Lord. That's a good thing. A little sauna massage. How many massage spots are there in this town? I don't know. Hundreds. I don't even like doing the oil massage anymore. If I go do a massage, it's only because I've got a buddy hanging out with me and I go do a foot massage. Now most of the time they come here, they want to get the oil massage, whatever they can do at the end there. Okay, I'll take them to a spot and let them go in the back, get their massage. I'll sit out front, get a foot massage. I'm not interested in that oil massage anymore. Just too stressful. I'd rather sit there, get a foot massage, talk to the lady, have a good conversation. Oh yeah, look at that grill. Oh, that pork smells so good. Look at this little oasis right here. Oldies music, it says. Got pictures of Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, John Lennon. Nice little beautiful lagoon there, whatever you want to call it. This truck right here, what they do, put their signs all around it, and they crank up the music. And they just pay the driver to drive around. It's just a roving billboard. Young man jogging, his buddy is behind him in the motorbike, and that's what my that's what my Muay Thai instructor used to do. That dude was straight up Mr. Miyagi. If you go back and watch my videos, he was straight up Mr. Miyagi, and that's what I needed. I show up there all excited, got my gloves, my shorts, I'm in uniform, I'm ready to be a Muay Thai fighter. First thing he says, okay, you go run 1 hour. I'm like, what? Yeah, you run up and down this hill for 1 hour. He gets on the motorbike and leaves. And needless to say, I was not very excited about that. My first day of Muay Thai. About an hour later, he comes back. I'm sweating. I'm wiped out from that run. Then he says, I'm like, okay, you want me to get the gloves on? Like, no, go over there and jump on them tires for 30 minutes. Like, what? I'm like a Mr. Miyagi here. Next thing you know, he's gonna have me sand in the fucking floor. What was next? Okay, man, I did the tires, now what? All right, now you jump rope. Like, god damn, that's the worst thing. I hate jumping rope. Now I'm doing Rocky Balboa. Where is he? Hey, he's over there eating some noodles, working on his motorbike. You know, okay, three sets of pull-ups. All right. After this dude pulled a Mr. Miyagi on me, and I was absolutely fucking wasted. You know, punch the bag, whatever. Last thing you do, get in the ring with him. Get the gloves on, get the pads, get in the ring. 3 5-minute rounds till I about puked. OP3 did one more thermal shutdown. Again, that's not saying anything bad. It's shooting 4K, 60 frames. It's a high bit rate. Thing gets hot. I've been walking in and out of direct sunlight. You want to know the best camera for YouTube? Right now, it's the Osmo Pocket 3. Paired with the DJI Mic Minis. It's too simple. Even the old single dad can figure out how to use this camera system. I like the way they take those barrels, make tables and chairs out of the barrels. Beautiful. So as you can see, not much action going on. And I'm not in the action. It's so funny how people will categorize and stereotype an entire city based on just a certain section of it. You know, Las Vegas Strip. Therefore, everybody who goes to Vegas is a gambler and, you know, trying to find hookers. All because of that one strip. Everybody who lives or goes to New Orleans must be because of Bourbon Street. When you go half a mile in either direction from either of those venues, and it ain't got nothing to do with gambling or partying. All right, so what's this over here? World House. Got a sign that says Hennessy. Keep walking. All right, here you go. Here's Ninja. This is Ninja Barbecue right here. Now there's, I don't want to say 100 of these things around Pattaya, but probably 100. These pork pan barbecue, you know, where they bring the grill to your table. But way back in the day, this was where everybody came to. You still do, imagine. But there's so many other choices now. But when we first started coming here, that's where me and the old lady and my crew have been up in that place many a day. Now there's a Ninja, I don't know how many locations they got. Hate to even guess. Several Ninja locations, pork pan barbecues everywhere. But way back in the day, that was the big one. And again, not saying it was the only one, but it was the big one where we all wanted to go to. So I walk by there, I look in there, and I see me and my crew sitting at that table 15 years ago, just like it was happening right now. Great memories. That club back there, I'm not sure if I caught it on video or not because it was overheating. Shout out to the J-Dog. That club, one night me and my old lady got into it. At that club, I'll make a long story short. She was pissed off. We'd all been drinking. On the way back in the bike bus, I had bought a bunch of chicken asses. You know, grilled chicken ass. Oh, here's the driving range right here. I have to go there and see how much. Oh, and there's a sign over to the right for another Ninja Barbecue over there. There's a driving range. And yeah, I bought a big old sack of chicken asses. And we're in the bike bus on the way going back to the crib. Old lady got pissed off and threw the fucking chicken asses at me. You know, they're on them sticks, whatever, but it was like a kilo. I bought almost all the chicken asses the dude had on the grill. That's how I remember it. Maybe Jay bought the chicken asses. Maybe that's what happened. I'll have to ask him. Anyhow, somebody bought a sack of chicken asses. She got pissed off, launched the chicken asses at me. We got to squabbling in the back of the bike bus. My bus driver pulled over. He didn't know what to do. But you know she was mad. She was fucking madder than a smashed cat because she loved to eat them chicken asses. And for her to throw them chicken asses in anger, oh my goodness, she had to be one of the most pissed off at me I think she's ever been. To throw a sack of chicken asses riding down Circumvent Road. All right, a nice building. See if I can get a pan up here. Slow pan. There you go. Maybe I should increase that pan speed a little bit, but there you go. Nice, beautiful building under construction here. Look at that. Okay, so that's the Hilton Garden Inn, Pattaya City. Oh man, new Hilton spot. That's going to be beautiful. Right here on 3rd Road. Oh yeah, that's good for a diamond player right there. Hell yeah. Good news for me. Right across from Wine Addict and Mamma Mia street food. Isn't it amazing how with a little bit of signage and a facade, you can make a space look totally different? Absolutely beautiful. Passing the Pluffs Hotel here on the right side. If you notice the absence of tour buses, now not that they would really be thick and concentrated coming up and down this time of the day, but there's your tour bus. Best Western Plus Bella something hotel. All right, so this is the Best Western Plus Bella Villa back there behind it. That beautiful horse. I gotta get out of here and get my bearing. Sometimes, you know, you pop out somewhere, you don't know if you need to go left or right. You got to come out here and look. That's all right. 52 fucking years old. That's the worst that I got going on in my life. Okay. Quick peek. I know I got to go towards the beach. I got to know. Oh, single dad. It's an airborne shuffle. Oh yeah. Roll behind the police box here. Shout out to the police. Doing a tough job. More motorbikes. So if you want to know which motorbike to buy, people ask me these questions all the time, right? Okay, if you're not a great motorbike rider, or you just want something to put around town, it's simple, you carry everything on it, it's got a place for the kids to stand up, Honda Click, C-L-I-C-K, the Honda Click, great motorbike. Okay, not everybody wants a motorbike with gears like I've got. If you're not a great motorbike rider, no need to get a motorbike with gears. Just get something automatic. If you go with something like like a bigger motorbike, it's harder to get around. If you're just putting around town, you don't need a big motorbike. So what's my recommendation? The best overall run around town motorbike is the Honda Click. Pretty crap. This is the big Casino pharmacy here on Pattaya Beach. Everybody goes to. Anything you want in there. Go to that pharmacy right there. It's right next to City Hall. Pharmacists in there are so friendly, speak English. That's your best bet for purchasing your medication here in Pattaya. That's my opinion. It's not the only place. My goodness. All the trolls and the haters are going to hit me. but very knowledgeable, friendly. No problem if you need to pay by debit card, credit card, whatever. It's just my one-stop shop if I need something over there. 100% trust them. 100% trust. For the most part, the pharmacies here are straight. In the PI, I don't trust any of them little small pharmacies. None. Look at these beautiful flags. My goodness. Makes me just happy to be in Thailand. Look at that flag right there. I love it. There you go. It's a beautiful patio. City Hall. Absolutely beautiful. I just had to pull in here and show you all the beauty of City Hall. There you go. There's the beautiful flag right there, waving in the wind. Back on the move. Now I gotta go take a look at the beach. Just everything here is so beautiful. It's a beautiful city, folks. Beautiful city. You just gotta get off the bar stool, sober up, and look around. Take a look around. More to life than the bar stool. Alright, so coming up here on Terminal 21. Terminal 21. Mississippi 21. It's a mall themed after an airport, which is actually pretty cool. And on this trip, I'm going to take y'all for a big long walking tour inside the Terminal 21, but I'm not going to do it today. I just want to go down to the beach, take a look, and then I'm getting a haircut because this little jaunt has proven to me it's too hot to grow my hair out. I just can't do it. I gotta go get a goop it. Get a haircut. Oh yeah, nice little shady area. You know what? Could just employ this gentleman here to take me to the haircut spot. But if I do, he's not going to take me the route I want to go. So I'm going to keep walking to the beach because I want to ride down Beach Road. If I grab this dude, he's going to cut a left right here. Exercise. All right, wait for this big truck. Big truck got the right of way. Well, I guess when you're walking, whoa, when you're walking, it don't matter how big the truck is. The truck's got the right of way. Hey, OSD navigates that like a champion. There you go. It's Terminal 21. Big old mall in there. The video from way back in the day. Took Fatima Force G up in here. Easy walking now because I'm on a downhill slope. On a downhill slope towards the beach. Those little sun hoodies are a good idea today. Man, I left the Philippines. It was raining, coming a monsoon. 2 weeks of nothing but doom and gloom. We're all cooped up in the house, trying to make the best of it. The minute I set foot in Thailand, just absolutely gorgeous. Everything. The weather, the views. It's my paradise, folks. Where's my paradise? Pattaya, Thailand. Welcome to my hood. Everybody's got their own vision or version of paradise. I'm not raining on your parade. All I have to do is tell you that this is my version of paradise, this city. Has been for a long time. Been all around this great big world. Seen all kind of places. Seen all kind of girls. This is my home right here. Little jet right there. Zupping all around this great big world, and I've seen all kind of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the state, back to the cutest girls in the world. I wish they all could be California girls. All these are little food stalls at night, which those things are all over here. But you come to Terminal 21, do some shopping. Just go out back, get you some delicious street food. Got to put that in there, street food. Here we call it food, but on the internet, you got to label it street food. Hashtag street food. That beautiful McDo. And where am I coming up to, folks? I'm coming up to the Loma roundabout, the Dolphin roundabout. Loma, if I pronounce that properly. The tire's a little rusty. I've been hanging out in the PI over there on temporary duty, temporary deployment. Right now, I have RTB coming up on the Dolphin roundabout. Why do they call it the Dolphin roundabout? Well, smoke. Okay, look at this. How cute is this, right? You got all these little eating spots, and you got tables out here. Got the aircraft. And then you got this little fountain down here that goes into like the little falls beach, right? Now you can't swim in there. It says no swimming. It's for the view only. But how beautiful is that? I guess. All right, so here you go. Ooh, El Gaucho, Argentinian steakhouse. Fatima, I gotta take you to El Gaucho, baby. All right, here's the Dolphin roundabout. Why do they call it that? Well, there's two dolphins in the middle of that fountain. So this is known as the Loma, the Dolphin roundabout. Okay, and there you go. And look, the engines are actually turning on the aircraft right there. Too cool. Terminal 21, Pattaya. Now OSD has to turn his attention to the crosswalk. And he strolls across, low and slow, like a champion. Now where I'm going to my barber is the other direction, but I wanted to come down here. Okay, this gentleman here I'll hold up. Thank you, my friend. Sorry. Hello. Wow, she got some nice fashion. All right, so one more look back at the Dolphin roundabout, the Loma, and then we roll right into Dusitani. There you go. Now I'm on a downhill slope headed towards the beach like a champion. I'll ease over here into the shade just to cool off. I'd be doing fine if I wasn't wearing this vest, but you know what? If you're filming, if you're a filmmaker, YouTuber, whatever, that damn vest is worth its weight in gold. I see this graffiti around town, and I'm not down with it. Oh, they got a load of vegetables coming in there on the back of that bus. Got to load it down with fresh vegetables. straight from the farm. Look at that beautiful day. See clear over to the island. This is how I like to introduce people to Pattaya when I first bring them here. Come down Pattaya Nua, so when they come down this hill, they have no idea what's in store for them. You know, you're just seeing streets, Thailand, okay, what's so big about this city? All right, there's some bars, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And if you come down this damn hill here, from the Dolphin Roundabout at Pattaya Nua, and this is your first introduction just of the lay of the land, of the landscape. Oh, am I going through the center of this thing? Make sure nobody's in there. Oh yeah, I went through it. There's a ladder up to the top. It could have been a... Anyhow, when you come down this hill and that wind from the ocean hits you, the view, the island, the speedboats, it's like, oh my gosh, it's paradise. Got a Rick Racer. Oh yeah, that temperature just dropped 10 degrees coming down this hill. All systems are operating in the green. Got some pep in my step, got my second wind. Got the radiator cooled off. Windy day. But again, when I left the Philippines, holy shit, coming a damn monsoon, just gale force winds. 2 weeks of rainy doom and gloom. I don't know how y'all live over there in places like Seattle or England. The constant rain. It truly affects your mood. It really does. And you step into this environment here, all of a sudden, what happens? You just naturally feel better. Look at that. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my view. All those parachutes out in the wind, and just like that, I'm back to walking in cool, shady, just breezy, like I got free air conditioning. How can you not love Pattaya, Thailand? People argue, oh, it's not a great beach. Well, show me a great beach in front of any good sized city. But you know what? $1 gets you over there to the island out there. They got wonderful, beautiful Bahamas-like beaches. That's all you gotta do, pay $1. Whoa, whoa. These flags. I love flags. I don't know about y'all. This makes me happy when I see flags. Okay, so one thing I want to investigate while I'm here, I keep hearing these reports about hordes of Indians sleeping on the beach, clogging up the beaches of Pattaya. And I'm not talking about Native Americans, I'm talking about folks from the country of India, if you don't own a map. I've seen these pictures on the internet, you know, hundreds of Indian folks camping on the beach, not wanting to pay a hotel room. I'm starting to believe that's fake news. Where are all the Indians at? They're not out there now. And then you say, okay, well, they probably already woke up. So what I got to do is come out here late at night, early in the morning, walk up and down the beach and see if anybody's sleeping on the beach, other than the occasional drunk falong that passed out. I don't think I'm going to see it. Never believe the hype. People saying, oh, I'm not coming to Pattaya because there's too many Indians. Well, if you go to the Indian areas, you're going to see Indian folks. You go to Chinatown, you're probably going to see Chinese people. Any place I've ever traveled to in the world, people will give you 100 reasons why you shouldn't go there. Ooh, green tree. Beautiful spot right here. They'll give you 100 reasons why you shouldn't go there, why it's too dangerous, don't go this time. Fuck all them excuses. Like Mark Cuban said, I'm not big on excuses. When you're trying to plan a trip, you will come up with 200 ways, 200 reasons, 200 problems at home. You'll come up with 1,000 reasons why you can't go on a trip. A teddy bear. Must be a teddy bear museum. I don't know if it's still up there. Maybe it's closed. Anyhow, you'll come up with 200 damn reasons why you can't book a flight and go on a trip. It's all bullshit. It's all horseshit. Step one, if you want to come to Thailand, sit down at your computer and book a flight. And then plan everything else around that. That's all you got to do. Life is short. Pull the trigger, book a flight, everything else will fall in place. If you don't book the flight, you will just sit there, have analysis paralysis, procrastinate, and never go on a trip, and live out your boring fucking life and spend that vacation money on shit you don't need. Yeah, what would I rather do? Buy a set of rims for my car when it's got rims, or go on vacation and create memories? And that's just for example, shit you don't need. Oh yeah, here's the Fat Coco Seafood Club. Oh yeah, I love that one right there. Because I like a chubby, I really do. Hope Fatima gets that big one day. Baby, I want to bring you here to Fat Coco Seafood Club. I've been meaning to come here. Just a great atmosphere. Beautiful signage. Let me just give you a look at the signage here. Check that out. Beautiful. Okay, I'm motoring forward. Ooh, Dragon Belly Modern Chinese Restaurant, 100 meters. I heard that's right here at Soy 3. Right here, look at that sign. Pattaya, it should say make Pattaya great again, right? I don't see the make. I heard on the one report that said there was a couple of new Chinese places, Americanized Chinese, opening up. If you try to get Chinese food outside of America, especially over here, it's real Chinese food. It's not damn General Tso's chicken. It's different. So as an American, I'm constantly hunting Americanized Chinese food. General Tso's, good egg roll, crab rangoon with the sauce, all that Americanized stuff. So anytime I find something like that, I gotta check it out. Mexican, no problem. Here, the PI, Cambo, no problem finding pretty authentic Mexican food. But the hunt, what's elusive, the elusive game is the Americanized Chinese food that's exact match template. A lot of times you'll get it, it's sort of close, it's good, it's delicious food, but it's not exact match. You know what I'm talking about. Late night takeout, Chinese in America. And that's what I've said throughout the years, what I miss about America. It used to be Bud Light, Americanized Chinese food. Then it went to Miller Lite. Lord, if they start sending Miller Lite over here, It'll be very tempting to go back to drinking. All right, soy 5. Soy high. Still haven't seen no signs of the hordes of Indian folks sleeping on the beach. I Siam Land, health massage too, on top of Ronald McDonald. Beautiful ladies coming out of the McDo. Okay, this is the backside. That's the backside of Soy 6, and it goes to Runway Street Food. And then to the left here, Soy 6. Okay. There's looking down the world famous Soy 6. I don't think I've walked enough. It's a damn beautiful day. People out on the beach taking pictures. Chinese tourists floating around in the parachutes. Now here's the backside, or the other side of Soy 6, Soy 6-1. And this is not saying anything bad, but that's where the ladyboys hang out late at night. I just read an article where some tourists had an issue walking down that street late at night, had a dispute. Pretty simple, late at night, don't walk down Soy 6-1 unless you're into ladyboys. There you go. It's not rocket science. Trattoria, Pizzeria Toscana. Yeah, folks, I'm ready for a haircut. So I'm thinking about, well, I don't know, here's the thing. I've come this far, I might as well go the distance. I thought about jumping in a motorbike. Like, dude, you've already went the bulk of the trip. You might as well take it on out. No thank you, my friend. VIP taxi. Open area here. Obviously, it's a nighttime spot, because it's too hot to be sitting out there right now trying to get something to eat. A very popular spot at night when the sun starts to go down. Oh, I gotta go check out the patio sign, because my last trip here, they were almost finished up with the improvements. It was still roped off. I got to go over there and check out the improvements. A lot of stuff to check out. And I sure hope the audio is good, because it's windy down here. Using the DJI mic minis. I do have the wind muff on there, so hopefully it's okay. Yeah, it's just such a clear day. You see the island over there, no problem. People talk about air pollution here in Thailand. I don't see it. I guess if you've never been anywhere and you come to a big city like Bangkok or Chiang Mai, but if you think that Thailand has any problem with air pollution, you've just never been to some places that have problems with air pollution. It's just comparatively speaking, right? Look at there, nothing but wide open beach out there. Beautiful. Ain't no hordes and nobody. It's like I got this place all to myself in the mornings. Passing the Hard Rock Cafe. Love all, serve all. It looks like they're working on something there. Oh, that's the guitar. Or is it? Maya crap, kapun crap. All the years I've lived here, I've only been to the Hard Rock a handful of times. And again, the Hooters that y'all seen in my video with the music is no more. If you didn't catch up on that fact, a lot of people say, hey man, what's the Hooters? The one that was over there is no more. And when I was here last, a few months ago, it was supposed to open up as a craft beer bar spot. So I'll have to go investigate that. But basically what I'm gonna do is come up here to Pattaya Beach, hang a left, and then go down to Soy Bakal. And that's where my barbers are, right there in the corner. There you can walk in a little ways. There's some more barber shops, but got a barber shop right here. Faded haircuts and shaving. 350 baht. It's all about the location. You want to watch, look at the beach while you get a haircut? Okay, it's a little bit more expensive. Little vegetable cart. And just like that, Pattaya Beach. Back in the day, right here to the left, used to be a tattoo shop called Big Man Tattoo. Max Bamboo. I don't see Big Man. Maybe he could be in the Max. There used to be a dude called Big Man. I'm sure he's still around somewhere. Probably the best tattoo artist in the world. Other than my son. Shout out to you, son. He does tattoos as well. My son in the States. Pretty damn good. But over here, old Big Man. Why they call him that? Well, he's a big dude. Local guy. I mean, just a true artist. You'd have to see some of his work to really appreciate how good he is. This little bar right there. Years ago, old Pablo got tore up from the floor up. We got tired of dealing with him. We took him over there. There's a couple girls in there and a lady boy. And for some reason, he took an interest in having a conversation with the lady boy. We left him over there for hours in their care. They took care of him for hours. He was like a bull in a china shop. We took him over there, started talking. They babysat his ass for hours. Oh, look at this old fire truck right there. Beautiful. Bar Cannabis Cafe. Folks, I don't even pretend to be up on the marijuana laws now. They supposedly rolled it back. I don't know. I don't know what the current status is. Have they rolled it back to where it's only medicinal? I never trusted it to begin with. I thought the whole thing was a big trick. They're trying to trick you. It's a trap. Don't do it. But it was pretty much open season on smoking weed here. For what, a year or two? I knew it wouldn't last. Everybody thought they were going to get rich on weed. But in my experiences, you know, you go to 100 weed shops, it'll be like one customer. It didn't look like anybody was making any money. From my standpoint, as an observer. And again, I don't know anything about the weed scene here. I'm not into that, never have been. Not sure what's going on right now. Yeah, you guys ask me the questions all the time, but it's just not a topic I'm interested in. Not that guy. I'm having to go wide because this older lady here is navigating that fence area. I think what I would do is cut over. I'll show you the best place to get a suit made in Thailand. I'm not going to make it. Well, it'll give me time to stand here and show you. Okay. You want to get a custom suit made? Right here, AMA Fashion. Okay, go in there, see the folks there. Check out my previous videos, AMA Fashion. It's right here at Pattaya Beach 2nd Road, next to the Bangkok Clinic Loyal. Best place to get a custom, handmade, a custom suit. I'll tell you the reason that you don't like wearing a suit, most dudes don't like wearing a suit, is because they never fit. You get something off the rack, it don't fit right, you don't want to wear it because it's not comfortable. It's not rocket science. You get a custom made suit, well, it's like wearing a comfortable t-shirt. I got those suits, I rock those suits every day for a couple years. Till the lockdown, I got too chubby. Sorry, crap. If you're ever anywhere in a country, you're not sure when to cross, how to cross, when to turn, when to not turn, just go with the locals. I'll do playing the guitar right there. Just chilling. Yeah, just go with the locals. You just go with the locals. When the locals turn, if the locals walk, just go with them. When in Rome, do as the Romans. Oh, beautiful lady. Would say she's either Indian or Bangladeshi. Say Indian. We have an Indian restaurant here. A little early for lunch. It's 11:25. It's almost coming up on lunchtime. So I'll get over here and get me a tad poem, goop it, a haircut before lunch. And if this camera, oh yeah, it's still recording. It is still recording. It is hot, about to burn a hole in my jacket. It's still motoring on. Casicorn Bank. Almost to my destination. Pattaya Beach. Sometime. Your lady is from East Side. She got to eat sometime every day. Pattaya Beach. USD 32.08 on the exchange rate right there. 32.08. Now right up here on the right is where I get my nails done. Right here where this barber sign is. If you want your nail, if you're a foreign guy. Sawasdee krap. Right here. Okay, so old single dad got a haircut. Got the mirrors lower, got a shade. Gotta get over on the shady side here. And my head's gonna burn now. Got a 4 on the top, 1 on the sides. So now I'm trying to go pick up the motorbike. Get back on my iron horse. Enough walking. Beautiful day here in Thailand, my friends. Sawasdee krap, sawasdee krap. Mamaya krap, kapong kap. Okay. There's Tree Town. Nothing like the smell of weed. Midday. Straight up noon. Sawasdee krap.
สวัสดีค่ะ
$3.25. Hey, oh yeah. That's what I should go with right now. Used to have a girlfriend worked in there way back in the day. Sawasdee krap, sawasdee krap. The dream all ready to roll. We're out on the highway, looking for a place where whatever comes our way. Oh yeah, got that chain tightened up just right where it shifts like a dream. Cause I'm rolling in the 5.0. I got the rag top down so my hair can blow. Let's do it, baby. Let's take a lap. Let's take a lap. No time like the present. Let's take a lap. Go down Soy 6. Why not? Well, excuse me, but I think you got my check. No, that was not taken, I don't mind. You see, I'll be glad to share, yes, you packed here on Friday night. Safely across on the green. How you doing? I'm gonna take my whiskey to extremes. Girl said, come on, motherfucker, come on. Come on, waiting on you. Beautiful lady. Okay, so it's officially a hot one here in Thailand. If it weren't for that cool breeze, oh my goodness. You need a hat today or an umbrella. Just better yet, stay in the pool. Stay in the swimming pool. Or stay at the beach in the water. Or underneath the shade tree. I'm gonna take my whiskey to streams. A little bit wide of these drains. Finish up this tour. Finish up this tour with a drive down 2nd Road. We'll come back up Beach Road. On 2nd Road. It's 12:40 on a Friday. for adventure and whatever comes our way.